this is our international team, our top dogs. We actually have Rocco, who's from Florida, in the Miami area. But these guys are incredible. They all have different skill sets. Some of them are more haircutting, barbering, business, but we have a wide range of diverse people that George went after from some of the top companies in our industry. So all of these people have worked for some of the big color brands in the past, and they all have special expertises that we were looking for. So George was very selective when he brought this group in.
Okay, so our national education team, as he said, are a group of really incredibly very talented people. So just to point out a few, Terry Doherty, she's presented in 49 different countries. Amazing at cutting, color, styles, finishing. Rocco from Miami Beach, South Beach area, big on Telemundo. So he's got that drive to him. Michael Duenas, red carpet stylist. He's done many, many Hollywood celebrities. Jessica in the upper right-hand corner, she has 2 of our largest accounts in the United States on Long Island. She's a salon owner. So she teaches all of our social media skills. Josie Thomas Gallo in the second row, second from the left, is our barber, chief and barber. Sam Lavella from Denver. Nikki, my girl, from Wisconsin. Victor in the lower right-hand corner, very excellent at color melting. Astrid Rollison, she is another one of our bilingual speakers. Freddie Matera used to be really big with L'Oreal. He's with us now. Balayage, hair painting, freeform painting. And then Robertina. One thing all these people have in common, and I want to be very clear, they connect with people. Okay? That's how we roll. Incredibly talented people, which you can put them in an environment and within 15 minutes, they're friends with everybody. It's the biggest thing I want you to walk away with. Okay?
Excellent. If I could say one thing,
Yep.
I want to highlight Jessica Ainella. Jessica Ainella is currently, she owns 2 salons in New York. Now, what's unique about this concept is a lot of brands bring business coaches to life, right? With salons and stylists today, they need a real life experience. So Jessica has a testimony, not just a business class. It's not how to read a P&L, it's how to activate your P&L to make sure you're not eating ramen while your staff is eating sushi. You know, so it's a different environment. So that's one thing I want to say about her course. It's fabulous, it's real time, and she's living it. So it's totally different from what you get from most brands. I want to highlight her because that makes us full 360 on what we have to offer.
Excellent. Yeah, thank you. So we've got a great team of national educators there, but we also have a good team of local and regional people that you'll be able to work with. And as we get into the marketplace and open some new doors, we may find the need to add some people in your market as we go. We'll keep you posted on that. But for right now, we do have a handful of people that are trained and kind of ready to go, and Ariel's been heading that up. So I think you should be in pretty good shape to start off with education. And we've also got Roger, who's going to be working with me in this market. So, you know, he's going to be able to do a lot of things for us as well. So we are, you know, all of us are working together to fill whatever needs you have in the territory. So, the buzz. This is one thing that I don't know, even if before you heard you were taking this brand on, you probably saw ads on Aloxxi in magazines. I know Pete was saying when George first bought the brand, he was taking ads out in People magazine. They were looking at it thinking, what's he doing? Advertising a hair color brand in People magazine. But, you know, George is very big on marketing his companies and doing what it takes. And we've just made a very serious commitment to social media. And I think you guys are going to be really impressed with what you see coming out from that standpoint. We've hired a lot of people in our team, in our office from the different companies, from top color companies in the industry. People that I've even worked with in the past and that I know are excellent people. So it was so exciting for me to come to the office and look around the room and see the people that he has in these different positions. He was able to kind of cherry pick some of the top-notch people in each industry. And you'll see, when you look at our pieces, the quality of the photography, we do all our own photography, the work that is done and put in here, you know, he spares no expense to do quality stuff to show that we're serious about this business and we're serious about competing with what a lot of people think are the big boys. But we're the new game in town. We have new technology and we're exciting and fresh, and we're offering opportunities for hairdressers to make more money. So that's what it's really all about. And we're going to be sharing that, the buzz, all over the place through social media and through advertisement. trade publications and consumer publications, so you're going to see a lot of that.
If I may too, I'm
Yes.
sorry, I
No,
want
go
to
ahead.
interject this. We just signed an agreement, a deal with Taylor and Pond. Taylor and Pond is a social media firm, so we're going to be doing a lot more of a social footprint and dialogue. So far, the youth that understand it, right? Social media it's becoming very intrinsic. We have to embed ourselves, so it's not just going to be print media, it's also social, because we're going to be very social. And he can spare any expense with this group. So we started to notice we have over 1 million hits already globally, and we've only been doing business with them for 3 months. So it's growing fast.
Yep, it's going to be exciting. So, the message is that this is not just another color company. There are so many things that this company has to offer, and I think you'll see as the day unfolds. The different tools that you have and the different ways that you have to offer salons something really unique and different that they don't have currently with any other brand. So it's about the experience. The experience is really what things are about in life today. And Abby and I were talking last night how we were so much about our kids on the phones, and they're losing touch with that human experience and that personal experience. And that's something that's really so important in our industry. It's that personal touch that hairdressers can still touch people physically and emotionally by the way they change their lives, by how they change how they look. And so we want to give them every tool to make sure that their experience with Aloxxi is absolutely second to none.
What makes us great? How do you talk to your customers without a break? I think that's the reason why you're here today, is I feel that. Number one is creative colors. Lest we forget that George Schaefer was the guy that made OPI famous by I'm Not a Waitress Anymore, about taking color to that next level, about creating a buzz and a whole conversation that was new about color. So when we sell color, that's what's absolutely essential, is coming in with a different conversation. Education, dynamic. Okay, so we're going to be able to excite and support your accounts on several different platforms. Education is the key to growing the business. Demos are the key to growing the business. Getting the brand out there is the key to growing the business. So when it comes to dynamic education, one thing I like about our education system is we have a plan. We have a plan in motion. However, that plan can be changed and altered to fit a particular customer in your market. So it isn't one that's so set in stone, like, oh no, we're not doing that today. And Larry's going, look, they're interested in the lighters. They do a lot of lighters. So as a colorist and as an educator, that's what really excites me about our education. We have a permanent, we have a demi, we have a semi-permanent, we have an express color. We have pieces to our brand that we're going to show later that you've not seen anywhere else. Things that are going to set you apart when you walk into a salon with Aloxxi. Okay? So, and we are purely professional. These brands are free of sulfates, parabens, sodium chloride. We have all the freedoms that any other brand has. And with those freedoms comes us the freedom to really sell and be free, and you can walk into any account with Aloxxi and be comfortable. I had a great time last night sitting with the group. And one thing that I really picked up on is you guys are all about relationships with your customers. You know, it was a pleasure to hear people talk about what they do and about the partnership they've had for years. Guess what? You're with the same. We believe in partnership, we believe in relationships. So it was really great to sit there and hear you guys talk about it and think, oh my gosh, they're just like us. So we're really definitely going to connect with that conversation. Now, how do we do that with the salon? We do it through a very effective, attainable reward system. We have a way to support those focus accounts. Those accounts that spend the money, that really, do you guys think your customers maybe would like to go to the studio sometime? Absolutely. So we have the means to create really good, workable relationships with the salons, along with a handshake and a smile and a caring conversation. Whoa. The story. Where does it begin? Here, with our color. Okay? So, number one, chroma. Chroma is the Mac Daddy. Chroma is the moneymaker. Chroma is the gray coverage. Chroma is the lift. Chroma is our permanent color. We have 87 shades. We have 87 intermixable shades. 87. Not 200, and 100 of those are shades that the salon never uses. We have 87 intermixable shades that your customers will be using every day. Left side, 4 series. That's going to give you 100% gray coverage, and then that 4 series we have 26 shades. Our gray coverage class is called 26 Shades of Gray. I said 26, Marcia. No.
That's good.
All right. We have 5 shades, or excuse me, 5 series. We have 5 color directions that will give you control where you're lifting, and then we have 8 fashion shades, and that's in our permanent range. Exactly. Easy to fit into any salon rental situation. Easy to fit into a big salon system. So very versatile. Now, do you remember the first time you walked into a store and saw a high definition TV? Do you remember it? Right? I went, oh my gosh, look how beautiful those colors are. Look how bright. Okay? That is one of the pillars of our chroma. It is called high definition crystallized micropigments. A big word. But the bottom line is we're able to fit more of those into the hair. So you get brighter reds, you get better gray coverage. All around better color. We have, why do you think we have this up here? I was going to wear them. I was advised against it. What do you think we have these?
What is it?
The drink?
Oh, coconut.
What is it?
We have derivatives of coconut oil in our chroma, in our permanent color. Makes the hair very shiny. And then last, but certainly not least, is our colors in a very low environment. Since our high definition, smaller molecules doesn't need as much lift to the cuticle. Better hair, better shine. Next, hello, andiamo. Andiamo. Anybody here speak Italian? You know what andiamo means?
Let's go.
Let's go. So, an express color, 12 intermixable shades. We have 2 high lifts. We have a 10 to a 15-minute development time. And then we have turbo dye technology. Okay? Keep it simple, kids. It's simply a newly engineered color pigment that develops more quickly. Kids, what is it? A high lift. It's a high lift and deposit color that will work on natural hair and color treated hair. 3 shades, another opportunity to get in the door. That and a 40 volume, you're good to go. Okay? CDP complex, it has a lippy butter. When you use dimensions, you're going to find that you get this amazing shine and this richness of color.